Hello, welcome back. Uh, I wanted to do something a little different. I want to make a world and start talking instead of just wandering around aimlessly, just talking. So I want to do something a little different. Oh, hell nah. Okay, this is not a bad spot. And this time, I wanted to talk about addiction. Addiction can mean many, many different things. It could be a phone, it could be alcohol, it could be heroin, it could be weed, whatever. Everyone has an addiction, no matter what you say, if you don't, or if you do. Like, everyone has an addiction to something. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'd say my addiction for a long time has been weed. When I was 16, that's when I first started smoking weed. And I was hooked. I really liked weed. It made me so much calmer. It made me think a lot differently, and I just liked it. I just overall liked the feeling of it. And ever since then, I always bought weed from friends, from other people, and I just I don't see myself at least a year sober from weed. I just really like it. It really just calms me down. Granted, I'm not like scratching my neck and wanting to suck some dick for it. Hell no. But um, it's just it's just amazing. I can't really describe it. And I'd say alcohol is not really a big part of my addiction, but if I don't have weed and I've been sober for a little bit, then I'll drink some alcohol. I just want to feel something different. Sun's already coming down. Holy shit. And I've struggled with ADHD pretty much my whole life. I didn't know what it was until middle school, and teachers always said, "Do you have ADHD?" Because they always felt like I had it. And growing up knowing what ADHD is, I just immediately knew that's what I had. So all these anxious thoughts and negativity always in my head, when I smoke weed, it all just goes away. Another addiction I have that may be common for other people is I have a porn addiction. The first time I ever saw something like that was when I was 4 years old, and to this day, I can't stop looking at it. And I'd say a big part of that makes me very insecure about myself and not wanting to love myself or like myself. And since I have ADHD, watching porn gave me a lot of stimulation, and that's why I just keep going back to it. And I wish I could stop. I've, I'll turn 21 in 6 months, and I've been watching that shit since I was 4 years old. So it's pretty much taken over my entire life at this point. And it made me, porn makes me really insecure about myself because when I look at them do it, I don't imagine it's me because, it's the point. No one wants me. So I get all sappy and shit. Ooh, an armadillo. I haven't seen one. What do you give? Nothing? Okay. So yeah, if I can go back in time and tell my younger self something, it would 1000% be to stop watching porn. I keep thinking over and over and over again what my life would be like if I never watched porn. And it sounds like a good life that I want to live. And it's a life I wish I had. And another addiction I have is using my phone. Uh, I remember one time in school, some guy came over and said, everyone check your screen time on your phone. Let's see how everyone's doing and see, just see how much screen time you have. Everyone was saying 30 hours, 20 hours, maybe 40 hours. I said 82 hours a week on my phone during school. I wasn't doing schoolwork at all. I was mainly on my phone all day, every day, not doing any schoolwork. And I passed and I graduated with all D's. I I was even to the point where I almost failed gym because I just didn't show up or I didn't even try to do my best in it because there's no point. I have this one other addiction, I'd say, that's the worst out of anything I've ever had in my entire life. And it's so bad I can't even talk about it on here, what it is. I told my friend about it thinking he'd hate me for it and talk about how I'm a shitty person and everything like that. I didn't think he would ever support me or just tell everybody and if he did, I wouldn't blame him. I would see myself offing myself right then and there if he did. Because I have nothing else left to lose if he told somebody about that addiction. I'm not going to say what it is, but I hope in the future I don't have this addiction and I actually change. Because I want to change. I want to change for my family. I want to change for future me before I start running wild and lead up to my death, which will inevitably be happening. So let's go down this mine shaft. See what I got here. The end goal for all these videos is to just talk about what I'm feeling. And that is one of the best things you can do, and I 1000% recommend it. You don't have to make these types of videos to even just to talk about what you're saying. I recommend just sitting down and talking to your phone. Maybe record and talk to your phone about what's on your mind. Oh shit. Lag? Okay. But like I said, I recommend just sitting down, talking to your phone, and just pretend you're talking to someone about this. There's so many things I can talk about, but again, I'm not smart. I'm not wise. I'm not anything like that. I'm just a regular guy who wants to live a normal life, but I know I can't from what I've been through and what I've say and how I act. I know I'll never live that life. A golden apple? Enchanted? Fuck yeah, dude. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh god. I don't even care. Give me the diamond. Yes, sir. Alright, I'm gonna bury myself in a hole. Or here. Got the diamond. But like I said, I wish everything could be better. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye bye.